Hello everyone, welcome back to Starkey Farmstead. All right, today's video, Stephen and I are going to show you real quick what type of tarp are you going to need to tarp your no-till. Guys, you cannot just go pick up a blue plastic tarp from the hardware store. It's not going to work, okay? So we're going to talk to you about that. We're even going to show you real quick how to start a no-till with some newspaper and some hay and some rabbit manure directly on top of the soil. So enjoy the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We have literally been out here in this garden for about 5 hours today. I'm exhausted, I'm sweaty, but it felt good. Just got over COVID. Prior to that, I put a manure covered pitchfork to my foot and I was off my foot for 6 weeks. So I have to say today was a workout. So you guys have a blessed day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for rowing in our boat and letting us row in yours. Good luck on your no-till this year.
Today we're working on the no-till garden. We got the hay, rabbit manure, rabbit urine, everything that's in the rabbitry that's on the ground. We're cleaning it out and spreading it out in this little area, this part of the garden.
All right guys, what you can see right here is I had some old newspaper still left over from last year, which is our first year of no-till. We spread that down as a cover for the weeds. Now he's just gonna put a heavy layer of hay, rabbit manure. When you are no-tilling, you have got to get a heavy cover of some form of mulch. Now let's talk about mulch. What is mulch? Mulch is anything that's gonna biodegrade into a compost over time. So that could be hay, straw, wood chips, newspaper, cardboard, leaves. So I had newspaper and hay and manure available. So that's what I'm going to use as my mulch on this section. But let me show you, we're not indiscriminate, nor are we picky at Starkey Farmstead. We're using everything that we have on hand. You get over here and you can tell in this area what I used for my mulch, obviously, were leaves. But I only had that many on a 1/4 acre garden, and I've got all this to get covered. Now this area right here still has a really good mulch cover on it. The problem is we've got some basically ground cover weeds that have broken through. I'm not really worried about those. They're not really going to affect how my garden grows, but if grass breaks up through that, I would have a problem. So I will try to get this area covered before planting. What you're seeing us do today, we're gonna get all that. He just cut it down with the mower, which basically broke down some of the hay and stuff. We're going to move the tarp from here, right here, to there, and tarp that out. We're gonna flip it to the black side, and we're gonna solarize the ground, essentially killing the grass and the weed seeds for 3 weeks. It's been hitting 90 degrees every day here in Southeast Louisiana. So hopefully that will get it hot enough, quick enough to kill all the weed seeds out. But I will not have enough time, this section here, to get it tarped before it's time for planting, which is why you see my husband over here helping me bring in mulches, whether that is cardboard, newspaper, hay, manure, whatever I can to get this little area covered to kind of tap down on all of this growing. So this is how you start a no-till, guys. You've got to get it covered with either a heavy mulch. You can even use a heavy compost if you've got it. We do tarp because we're in our second grow season, really. It's our second year, so probably our third grow season in this no-till. And though the soil is amending, we're still dealing with a lot of grass breakthrough and, like I said, ground cover weeds in this area. So the tarp is essential for us. Now the type of tarp that we're dealing with right here is like a 6 mil plastic. I think these were purchased at Johnny's or from Johnny's, and they come with a white side and a black side. You have to know the differences, when to use them. So this is just things for you guys to think about. I just wanted to show you, if you think about no-tilling, this is where you're gonna start. Some kind of cover on the ground and get that mulch, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. When you have tarped an area correctly, This is what it's going to look like when you remove the tarp. No green. This is hay, compost, worm castings down directly on grass. And this is what it looks like when it's been tarped. Look at the area beside it. That area has not been tarped since last year. You see the green breaking through? And so we've got all of that now correctly tarped. Black side up. It'll heat the ground up quicker. We couldn't go any further with it because right here we have a row. So right here we have a row of no-till organic garlic all the way down. So we had to stop the tarp right beside it. But when people are talking about tarping and they're like, I've tarped, it didn't work. I used the blue tarp. So you're talking about the same tarps they give out here in Louisiana for hurricanes. And no, that is not going to stop sunlight from getting to your soil. You have to heat it up enough, as well as make it completely dark so that the seeds die. You've solarized the soil and you've killed it with a lack of sunlight and with heat. So that is why I said it is almost springtime here in Louisiana. The temperature felt like it was 94 today. So I mean, tremendously warm. This black side is going to solarize that soil within 3.5 weeks. And I can expect my no-till to look like this patch over here. Is he peeing on you?
He's trying to.
Hey, we got a plant growing.
Oh yeah.
That's hilarious. So we're getting everything that we need, guys, into the wheelbarrow. Going directly to the no-till garden. You have got to remember, there is nothing better in the world to plant in than rabbit manure. It is a cold manure, does not need to be composted. However, this has sat here all the way through winter, so some composting has gone on. Rabbit manure is higher in NPK than any other manure type available. You really need to do your research. If you don't raise rabbits and you garden, find somebody that raises rabbits, purchase the manure from them.